I was in New York at the time. I'd been out there working as an au pair. Um, I'd always had a dream of writing books. Up until then, I'd written one novella, which was very short, and I was reading a lot of spiritual books at the time, a lot of non-fiction spiritual work. And I'd come across the concept of earth angels about a year before that and realised that I was an earth angel, that most of my really good friends were earth angels. And the idea kind of came to me that, well, if you've come from another planet, if you've come from the elemental realm or the angelic realm, and you've come to Earth to be human, then how do you know what to do? How do you know how to be human? So I thought, well, there must have been somewhere on the other side where they got a little bit of training on how to become human. So that's where the Earth Angel Training Academy came from. So when I was in New York, I happened to go to Times Square one day and I picked up this book on how to write a novel in a month. And up until then, the concept of writing a full novel seemed crazy because 18,000 word novella had taken me years to write. So the idea of writing a novel in a month was just, I don't know, it resonated with me, it clicked with me. I just thought, actually, that sounds like a mad idea. I'm going to give it a try. So on the day that I left New York to go home, which was actually the 1st of April, I was sat in JFK Airport and I had a notebook and pen and I started to write the Earth Angel Training Academy. So the first 900 words of the book I wrote longhand in my notebook. I had a few sort of ideas before I started writing, but I didn't have a plot or a plan or any idea of where it was going to go, what was going to happen, who the characters were going to be. I had no real concept at all. And in fact, Velvet, when she first entered the story in the very first scene where she's walking through the academy, her name was originally Mulberry. Purely because the woman sat across from me in the airport had mulberry coloured shoes on.